Hello and welcome to another video. As you can see, it is Sunday 31st of January and I am playing Animal Crossing. So this morning I found a Lily of the Valley, which means I've got a 5-star rated island. So I wanted to show you what it looked like before I changed anything. So let's get started. So this is where, well, you don't arrive on the island, but if you're visiting, you arrive on the island through Dodo Airlines. And that's the airport. This is my entrance. Again, the reason I'm showing this is I haven't got a completely finished island. It is possible to have a 5-star rated island without being finished. Spooky Scarecrow. Not sure why that's still there. It's been there since Halloween, but I kind of like it, hence it's there. So we have this spooky, I don't even know what this is. I just thought it was funny and spooky, so I shoved it out the entrance. Here's a little directional post, and here's a lamp post, which does turn on, but apparently only at night. Here is a work in progress. I want this to be a tools area with a fencing around it, but I have yet to finish that. And over here is my pumpkin patch with my scarecrows, and it's surrounded by straw because I wanted to give it kind of a farmy feel. Same with this little seating area here. So you've got this little log to sit on. You also have that hay bale which you can sit on. So you also opposite here have these flower beds. These are my hybrid flower beds. I don't often do hybrid flowers anymore because I don't know where to put any of the nice coloured flowers. So if you go down here, which is to the right of the airline, which you can see is just there. This is the beach, well, one of the beaches. This is the kind of, I've put some stuff here, but I've not really done anything with this beach. You've got a couple chairs which you can lay down on, like so. And there's also that little mat down here which you can lay down on, but I think because of where I've got surfboards, you can't. So that's one of the tiniest beaches on my island. Actually, I think it is the tiniest. So if we go back to the centre, oh, this is Maple, she's one of my villagers. We have this sign which tells you that my house is on the right there. We will follow that in a minute. We also have this little water thing here. Again, kind of fits with the theme of the tools. I don't know, maybe I'll move on to this side once I've done this area. But just here is our main resident services, the plaza. So we have some lilies, and I think these are daisies. And we also have some windflowers and pansies. I have not changed these in forever. Personally, I think I should change them because I could have them all like matching. But this is the plaza. Again, you can't put anything down in the plaza. But on the side I have these camellia bushes because we have a camellia tree bush thing in real life in the garden. So I thought those were a nice little outline and lines off my resident services. So up here is the flag. My island is called Raxacorico, named after the Slitheen planet in Doctor Who called Raxacorico Fallopatorius. And my flag is my best shot at a Slitheen. So, I mean, you can judge whether that's accurate or not, but I think it's pretty decent, considering I'm not good at designing on here. And this is Pearl, who's one of my cats on here. So, if we go to the right of the entrance from the airport, we have another big beach. This is the one that I've mostly done stuff with. I have tons of these shell partitions, shell arches on either side. We've got some little ice cream lights which you can turn on and off. See, they go off and back on. This is from Gulliver. If you play the game, you know that's the pirate bird. A little seating area. Why I've got the video camera there, I'm not entirely sure. I guess so you can vlog your beach day. Here is a little laying down area. Again, I really like this. It's a pretty ice cream light. Got a little ship's wheel here and an anchor to make it very nautical. And some hammocks. And here is Lighthouse, which again turns on in the evening. And this is Tammy. She is my birthday twin. We both have our birthday on the 23rd of June, and she's just walked off from me. But here's another archway. So I've recently made this path. This bit, if you can tell, is Union Jack flag. This was so much bigger a few days ago, but I have recently redone it and it is so much smaller. I'm not convinced it's going to stay here though. Might move to another bit of the island. Here, I have literally done this bit this morning since finding the Lily of the Valley, as when you get Lily of the Valley, you get a gold watering can, so I want to breed some gold roses from these black ones. Here is a telephone box, because I'm from London, so telephone box seems appropriate. Here's one of my other villagers called Chevry. Here is a pumpkin carriage, I suppose. You get this at Halloween. I just think it's nice, but honestly it doesn't really fit with anything on the island. So it's just kind of there, which is also next to a sleigh, which I got at the Toy Day event at Christmas. Here is our little pond. This is the only pond on my island at the moment. And it's got these little ducks here. I really like those. Might actually get some more. Here is the museum, right behind resident services, lined with red roses along the back, but we will just finish showing you this bit first. This bit is just really a pretty seating area, just made it kind of look all nice. There you go. Got my meadow on the right and my orchard on the left. And here is the Oriental Bridge, which goes over to the orchard, but we will come back to that in a minute. So there's a few lampposts dotted around this side and that sort of thing. So if we go across the back of this main bit, we have the resident services just here with the museum just behind it. And then right behind resident services is a bridge over to my meadow. Originally you could not get on the meadow unless you had a vaulting pole, but I rearranged it. And here is all of my meadow. Brilliant for if you're catching bugs or the bug tournament. Highly recommend. Here is some more red roses lining it. I need a few more to spring. This is the Able Sisters placement, with this little path up the middle which leads to more of the island. And there's Nick's Cranny. I feel this needs some more flowers around here or something. There is a row of lilies here which are in an order, if you can tell. Red, yellow, white and pink. But yeah, I've tried to use some of the different lilies. And here is a little floor light, if you can see that. So over here we have some trees, but behind the hybrid flowers, this bit here with all these flowers, these are just spare flowers where they've overgrown over the rainy days and things, and I just haven't got around to getting rid of them yet. I've been letting my sister and my friend take some home, so these basically just need to be checked on by my friends and I can sell those. So these aren't even like a finished part of the island. But who knows, my rating might go down if I move them, I don't know. Here is my little musical area, because I know that some people's villages like use these instruments and things, but mine don't really do that, so I wonder if that's because my area is too small, I don't know. But as you can see, I've got all these floor lights and this kind of funky custom design which I found under Rainbow possibly. But yeah, I had it in a bigger section before, but if you move too fast it kind of makes your eyes go funny. And again, if you play Animal Crossing, you know the snowmen, you just build them where you build them. Again, these windflowers are spare. These are a lot of what was, well, from the Union Jack flag, which I managed to get smaller, and some spare red lilies as well. Here is a little stone which one of my villagers gave me on one of my first days on the island, and it was placed behind resident services, but it has since been moved to next to. I feel as that's the only contribution they have ever given me. I'm going to keep it there, basically. So we are going to now go on to, I think, we're going to go this way. So we're going away from resident services, over this little stony bridge into this stone area. So this stone area, as you can see, is, well, I just used a lot of stone objects and this other cool table which I didn't know where else to put. I want to put like an area with loads of tables for them to sit down and things. But if you know Animal Crossing, sometimes your villagers use your stuff, sometimes they don't. Here's a couple wind turbines, you know, that's my eco-friendly bit of the island, some wind turbines. But other than that, there's nothing on this beach. All of these flowers and tools and all this sort of bit, This is all just what my sister has left here because she is redoing her island from scratch. So was filled with junk, basically, in terms of Isabel's evaluation up until this morning, really. And here we go. This is a little fish thing that you get from a fish tournament. And here's some fish models. I wanted to fill this with fish models, but I literally never see CJ and have 3 models. So if we go down here, there's some bamboo just here, but other than that, this bit of the island is pretty bare. I have not actually worked on it. So this is a little outdoor seating area, which has been here for a while. This is next to my house, as you can see. I would do a house tour if I've got time at the end of this video, but I don't want it to be too long and it's already been 11 minutes. So here's a little picnic area. I didn't think the custom designs were going to work in winter, so I thought I was going to have to scrap this, but thankfully I didn't need to. It's got all these pretty little dolls and some picnic sets and some daisies, which look really nice when it isn't snowing. And another little plant by my house. So behind my house we have some trees and the bamboo area. So if you just sit here, go like that, looks really pretty. There's some bamboo trees and these speakers play the exact same music, so it doesn't sound weird. And yeah, it's just all crafted out of bamboo. And here is my library area. I'll show you the downstairs bit first. So you've got like these bits at the top, the sign, which I found the custom design on the kiosk, and a book little returning thing there, and a pile of books there, which I don't actually know why they're there. I haven't done anything with them yet. So if you go into the library, you've got loads of bookshelves, and got this little table with some paperwork. Sorry about that interruption, the doorbell went, so I cut it and I'm carrying on. So as I was saying, this is an office area which is within the library, or a study area I suppose, and I just thought this staircase with the mushrooms kind of looked cool. Back here is my little children's area, which I've tried to make look as fun and funky as possible, because most libraries have a children's area. I am obsessed with these little teddy bears and big teddy bears, and basically all of these that you can get in the game, but this is kind of the only one that I actually know where to put. But yeah, and a random pile of books, because let's be honest, probably would be in a kids area. I haven't made any stairs up to this bit yet, because it's not actually finished. You've just got some seating area and a little telescope, so it's meant to be like an outdoor astronomy sort of area. Hopefully Celeste will appear on it at some point, but who knows. Here we have a little cozy reading area. Ta-da! With a little sofa and a random rocking chair, which I have not moved yet. And again, a massive blank space behind it. Massive blank bit here, apart from the tree and a couple roses. This was pink and black roses all the way around the campsite area. I will show you that bit in a minute. Actually, I could show you it now. Let me get a ladder out. So this is the bit behind Nook's Cranny and Able Sisters. So the camping area has pink tulips around it, apart from these red ones that keep spawning. I'm trying to finish that off. These, again, spare flowers, need to get rid of. Massive campfire area. There is 10 seats. Let's be honest, my villagers are never going to all sit on it at the same time. This is the bugs area. Got all my bug off trophies. Worked very hard to get all 3 of these so that I could put them all out. Got some bug models around here, etc. And a random dinosaur, because why not in the camps area. There's a waterfall here, but that doesn't lead to anything. And here we have orange and purple tulips, which lead down to this wonderful, I love this section, waterfall area. And some pink tulips as well. And here is a little entrance to my secret beach, which I absolutely love. This is probably one of my proudest bits of the entire island. I know it doesn't quite line up straight, but it's the best I could do. Again, up here, like the other side, apart from a couple of trees and some line of red roses, is absolutely empty. So, all this blank space. And here it is, my lily of the valley, which I found while making the snowman. So let's do a little sing, la 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 la, So happy with it. So happy. I mean, it definitely wasn't there yesterday because I always check this area because it's a massive blank area for snowballs, and it definitely wasn't there yesterday. But building this guy this morning, I found it. Woohoo! So yeah, you can see all of this is absolutely empty. I'll pick up that weed. And there's like random things like a hive has just fallen here and twigs, and it's kind of a bit of a mess here. But again, it's not done, but I've still got 5 stars. So if we go up here, this top bit, which you can see it's got a bit of water in the middle, but other than that, it is literally just an orchard. That is it. There is just tons and tons of fruit trees here. I don't even really use fruit at the moment, so this I want to be a nice little fruit area. I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. I need to have a look at what fruit furniture I can get to make it cooler, but again, quite blank and yet still 5 stars. And here's more of an orchard and stuff. So I will show you the villagers' houses next. But if we go down here, more orchard, and look, you can see there's weeds spawning. And there's some cherries that have fallen down and I've just not picked up. And yeah, you know, it doesn't have to be overcrowded. You've got a little scarecrow in the entrance to the orchard. I'm going to put some little wooden bits here, like little logs, to stop these from overgrowing, as this entire area was filled with lilies a couple days ago. But I just want 3 by each section of the bridge. So I'm going to make these little log things and put them around these so that they don't keep spawning. So as you can see, we're back on the main island, so we're going to go over to the far left of the island. There's a round bin here because, well, you know, gotta have somewhere to put your rubbish. This is Fauna's house? Fauna? Is her name Fauna? Fauna's house. And Raymond's house. Raymond is a cat, Fauna is a deer. And here we have Chevry's house and Goldie's house. And then at the back we have Fang and Pearl. Fang is a wolf, Pearl is a cat, Chevry is that goat that we saw, Maple is the little cub bear that we saw. As you can see, it is lined by these hedges. And then down here we have Vesta, Daisy. Vesta is a sheep, Daisy's a dog, and oh my god, whose house is this? I don't actually know. Mine's gone blank. Actually, no, this is Maple's. Yeah, sorry, this is Maple's. The one at the back there was Goldie's, and this is Tammy's. Tammy has flowers next to her house because she's a gardener. I accidentally put 2 there once, and she's ended up watering them, so I need to give her a little bit of a gardening area. I'm gonna redo it though. Here we have some tables. They sometimes will sit on this bench and occasionally on here, and they quite like doing this to the little pool and smiling while they do it. And here's a little pool area. So this leads into the coconut beach where there is literally just loads of coconut trees. And here's a little promenade. This was inspired by, you know, beaches, you get promenades. And as you can see, we've got all of this blank area the other side of the fence, but you can't actually modify that to be straight, so this is the best I could do. But as you can see, these beaches are basically empty. I wanted to make an arcade area, that's not happened yet. And I've got weeds as well, but again, still got 5 stars, so that's absolutely fine. Proof that you don't need to have a full, busy, perfect island. And here is a little, I don't know, this was meant to be a camping area, then I redid the camping area in a different area. So I don't actually know what this bit is. It's just, you know, sea view and a little game, I guess. And more coconut trees. I will pick that up because I'll forget it's there otherwise. Coconut trees, coconut trees, coconut trees. And other than that, nothing on this beach whatsoever. Nothing on the pier, just a completely empty beach. Hello, Daisy. I'm trying to think, what haven't I shown you? I think that's all of it. Yeah, that's my whole island. So if we just go back to resident services. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thank you for coming to have a look at Raxacorico, really. And here we go. I should be able to wave you. Oh wait, no, I can't find the goodbye. Oh, here it is. Wave goodbye. Bye.